开始啊。So good morning, our CGTN viewers. I'm reporter Huiao here in the southern city of Guangzhou, also known as the paradise for food. And there's actually a saying goes, when it comes for food, Guangzhou has no equal. So today I'm taking you to the vibrant breakfast scene in the southern city. And here what I'm having right now in front of me is a bowl of rice noodle rolls, as well as a bowl of congee and another plate of rice noodle rolls. So I ordered a set. So normally this is what people would get here in the morning for breakfast. They would come here, especially those who are going to the office. They would, get a set of this thing on the menu and have a quick bite just before they rush to the office. So I tried a little bit, just to let you know how it tastes. So this is the rice noodle roll. You can see that it's essentially a thin roll that's made of rice flour and water. And I'll take a bite right now. I don't know how to eat it elegantly, but you can see that there's actually sweet soy sauce in front of it. And it's filled with shrimp. You can see that this is the shrimp. I'll let our cameraman to get a close-up shot of this rice noodle roll. So it's shrimp mixed with rice flour and water, and then on top of it is the soy sauce. But sometimes it's filled with beef or pork as well, or it can be other ingredients. So for example, this is the beef part. So you can tell that this is the ground beef. So it's really a complexity of flavor. And alongside of it is the bowl of what they call congee. So Tingzaizhou is another local's favorite. I'll give it a try. You can see it's a bowl of congee mixed with shrimp, vegetables, walnuts, and peanuts, as well as some meat inside as well. So a set of this rice noodle roll and a bowl of noodle costs less than 20. And restaurants like this one is one of the classic places to go to for dim sum. So in fact, I talked to the owner last week that this place was open since 1958, so it has decades of history. And now the restaurant has more than 60 branches in the city. So truly a classic. It's not a tourist site or anything. It's where locals would go. But for those who are interested in dim sum culture, there's actually much more than that, right? So the rice noodle roll is usually served as part of an elaborate dim sum meal. So you can see that right now, customers are still rushing into this restaurant. It's still, you can feel the vibrance of this breakfast scene. A lot of locals are dining into their congees and stuff. And luckily today we are having an open kitchen right here, so we can show you how these rice noodle rolls are made. So if we can just get a close-up shot, you can see that they're making it right now. They're pouring some eggs. Oh, that's a steamer, essentially, an oversized steamer. And they steam it for maybe 15 to 20 minutes on a cloth, a steam permeable cloth, and then so there are different types of rice noodles. Some are mixed with vegetables, some are mixed with meat. And usually, just over the last 20 minutes, we've seen so many food delivery guys here. Look at it, just how it's made. You put some mixture of flour and rice on top of the cloth, and then some mixture of meat and vegetables in perfect portions, very delicate and exquisite. And then you move it on to, melt it onto another pan, and just like cook it for a couple times and fold it in 3 times before serving it onto the plate. All very fast done and very quickly done. You can feel the steam. It's really hot and served with soy sauce, as I told you. And the soy sauce is actually sweetened. see this? That's how it's made. Okay, let's see what else they're making. So over here, they're making some porridge and congis, freshly served. So we are just giving you a flavor of how it's done. We've shown you the rice noodle. It's cooked on a pan, steamized, and cooked on a cloth before mixed with different ingredients as well as the congis. So dim sum culture in Guangdong has more than 100 years of history. It actually dates back to the 1920s and 30s. At that time, it was dishes like egg tarts, Cantonese egg tarts, pork buns, cha sao, as well as some other dishes were invented. And then moving on to the 80s, they incorporate some elements from the northern cuisine as well as Western pastries and continues to innovate. So next time you come to Guangzhou, make sure you hit this place, Yingji Changfen, or and other big restaurants to get some dim sum, authentic dim sum, and those very exquisite dumplings, congis, etc. So that's all we have for you. I'm reporter Huiao here on CGTN. You can follow us on Twitter, on Instagram, on a number of social media accounts such as Facebook, etc. So thank you all for watching and see you next time. Bye-bye.